Hello there, hope this is working. Just thought I'd do a quick tour of my home studio, as it were, and sort of show you how I do recording. As got a new single coming out on the 15th, Wishing Well, and thought I'd show you around where it was made. So if I turn this around, so this is my computer. As you can see, you've got monitor there which doubles up as a TV, two Eve speakers, keyboard and little mixer thing, and there's my helpful studio assistant. To the side we've got my sort of big 180 watt Ashdown amp, which I occasionally use to record into the computer. Moving around, and that's the audio interface, which is where all of the guitars and microphones are plugged in. Move around here, there's a few guitars, there's even more guitars. I probably should stop buying guitars. And there's Vox amp, which is the one I prefer to use for live performances, and little mandolin, which I don't use very often. And this is where I do the vocal recording. So this is part of the sort of vocal booth I set up. So I have these screens here, which I used to isolate the vocals and reduce the amount of reverberation around the vocals. And then behind I have this backdrop here, which is a duvet, which is again used to sort of reduce reflection so it doesn't sound like it's being recorded in the middle of a bathroom. And here's a couple of my microphones. So this one here I think is a bullet mic from memory. Yep, bullet mic. Which is a harmonica mic, but also provides an interesting effect for vocals. And this is the main one which I use for Wishing Well, which is a fairly cheap tube mic, which came from a manufacturer in Germany. And I'll just do a quick, and also these are my effects, which I use from time to time for live and for recording. There's a little guitar effects there. And so just a quick look around. So that's the vocal bit. And so that's where the screens for going around the vocals, the vocal mics. There's normally two of those when we record. Guitars. And you can see there where the computer is. So not a very large space, but it works for me. Cool, I'll leave it there. Again, look out for Wishing Well, which is coming out soon on the 15th, and I'll talk again soon.